Happy Sunday, beautiful souls. It's me, SHAMAMAHUNTINGOWL. And I am here. Why am I here today? I am here on this Super Bowl Sunday in the US. Not that I really give two shits about the game or anything, but it is Super Bowl Sunday and people are here are very excited. But yeah, I wanted to talk about yesterday's live. And I kind of felt like I was, reading the comments afterwards that we've received, and I watched back the whole live, and I feel like I wanted to come back on today and kind of tie up some pieces and address some things that came up in the comments directly. Because, when you do a live and, I'm not exactly the greatest person at interviewing people, and Jamie, this is her first time doing stuff like this with me. And, everybody's got their like anxieties and whatever going on. But I did feel like that I didn't necessarily facilitate the discussion to the points that I felt were truly important for the collective to understand. We covered a lot of really important stuff, but based on the comments that we got, I wanted to come back and really hone in today on bigger aspects of what happened. Yesterday was really like the story, but now it's time to like really talk about what it all meant and what it means going forward, and to clear up some misconceptions or miscommunications maybe that weren't made necessarily completely clear in the live yesterday. I also want to say I thought about doing this live again, but the reason I'm not, and I don't know if you guys understand like everything that goes into doing a live, and I have the attention span sometimes of a tsetse fly, and I get very distracted by all the things happening while a live is going on. So for me, sometimes doing this afterwards helps me get back to the true like the bigger message that all of that was meant to convey. And for those of you who got the message, yay. For those of you who didn't, here we are again. Like, let's talk about this a little deeper now. So I want to thank you guys for being here again with me, and for sharing this time and space, and for being open to having conversations, even if there are things that we may not agree on, but we can all talk and share our points and our perspectives, and with respect. So, and I did want to say that most of the comments that we did get were very well put, respectful, like they were done very well, and I appreciated that very much. So the first thing that I want to address, the word narcissist was immediately thrown out there in a comment. Now, I want to say, first of all, I have a background in mental health therapy, okay? I have worked in the field of mental health. I have my degree, whether that means anything or not, but my point is I have credentials and I have worked in the field of mental health in mental health hospitals where people are actually diagnosed with behavioral personality disorders of narcissism. What I want to say is we don't throw these things around lightly, first of all. To say someone is a narcissist is a pretty big, bold judgment, even by diagnostic terms. And so what I'm trying to say here is how I view narcissistic behaviors, things that people would say that makes this person a narcissist. Here is what I know about my experience with people who exhibit these behaviors. These people have been seriously experienced trauma as in imperative moments of their lives, in true formative moments of their lives, these people have been through the shit. Now, again, I'm going to speak from the 3D and the 5D perspective on this. So in this 3D realm, this is the experience I've had. They have had to deny and fragment huge aspects of themselves in order to have been able to survive. And this hurts. This makes me sad because I feel for these people. Now, the behaviors that they have developed were their ego's defense mechanisms that allowed them to be able to survive the lives and the traumas that they have experienced from the time they were small children, okay? So those behaviors as a young person were their defense mechanisms. That's how they made it through life. That's how the only ways for them to be safe and to live, to survive, was to develop these behaviors. Now, yes, I do not say that anyone at a grown adult age can use the excuse that, you know, blame it on mommy and daddy shit, okay? I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is, until we are able to awaken to our own shit, we will continue to act, react, respond, and live in a world and an environment where we will use what we know to survive, okay? It is no different for the men we spoke about yesterday, okay? I also want to say that there is, on this 3D dimension, if you are going to address narcissism or call somebody a narcissist, you must look at that reflection for yourself. Because I don't care what end of the spectrum you believe you are on, whether you are a codependent, because everybody's either codependent or they're narcissistic, but they're both. And codependents are very narcissistic in their manipulative behaviors when they realize that they're actually manipulating to get love, to feel safe, to all of these things. So I, again, want people to understand, to very carefully watch how you throw these words around. We are all humans, spiritual beings coming here for this human experience to learn lessons we have been asked to come here to learn, okay? And in order to have these experiences, in order to grow, in order for any of this to work, you know, everybody's got to be some part of the puzzle that fucks with you, that challenges you, that puts the shit in your face. Now, I'm going to say that my twin journey was the moment I realized my own shit for the first, like I was always in a very victim martyr mode all of my life. It was thanks to getting so broken in my last two relationships prior to my twin awakening, to the point where I was so shattered, to then wake up to my own shit because I saw it through my relationship with my twin. I learned, and I get so emotional because I am so grateful for how much I have learned because of this, because of this person. Okay. Take a breath. Now, I think I have covered the narcissistic thing enough. So what I do want to say in conclusion to all of that is, if you are here on a journey of higher consciousness, part of this journey is forgiveness, unconditional love, and compassion for everyone and every experience. So I want us to come back to, regardless of the circumstance, there is love, compassion, and understanding for these people, for our counterparts. Okay, regardless, we are above the 3D nonsense. We understand why these relationships had to be the way they were. We also understand why our divine counterparts had to do and live the experiences they had to live. This is the thing. We have all had to grow and learn during this time. And so I want to go back to because I did feel a little bit that I was a little judgy in the fact of saying that they hadn't grown. Now, I'm going to completely apologize for that, because that is not true. I did see growth. I did see moments of honesty there. However, the fear, I also saw the fear and the hurt and the pain that when my counterpart did come back after 2+ years of silence and everything else, where I was at a stage where, yes, I still believed in my journey, and yes, I still trusted in it all, but I honestly, at that point last February, didn't expect to hear from him ever again. The path he was on, he was creating a whole new life that had nothing to do with me. And I, as much as, again, I knew certain things as being Shamama, all intents and purposes, everything in his world looked perfect. Like, he looked like he was happy, and aside from what the tarot and the oracles and the readings, so, I'm taking this 3D, 5D. So there was never an indication that things were bad. I had no reason to expect to ever hear from him again, other than the fact that I know on a higher realm, yada, 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 right? Okay. During this time that he and I were separated, now I also, I'm going to back up for one more second, because I want to say that this is in fact the same thing that Jamie was trying to explain yesterday. Her person had gotten remarried. It had been 2+ years since she had heard from him. She too understood the twin flame journey, but never in a million fucking years truly thought that she would ever hear from him again. So I want to make that perfectly clear. Neither one of us were, during this separation time of no contact, like holding on tight and like desperately clutching this relationship. We had both invited in other people into our world, dated a little bit, tried this, tried that, like, nothing ever manifested of it. And I totally see the one actual attempt at dating someone that seemed to maybe be able to go somewhere, like, immediately was a lesson that I was ready to learn and prove that I had learned. So I saw the reasons everybody who was coming into my world was coming into my world. I never entered into a relationship with anybody over this, other than my twin. 6 whatever long years ago was the last time that we were actually together. So I want to make that clear. I was definitely open and welcome to any person who came in to my world. And Jamie was too. So let's make that clear, that there was none of this that we were clutching on to whatever. Yes, I'm still doing my job as Shamama. Yes, I still believe in certain things, and I always will. Okay, that's all clear. Let me go back to now, give me a sec. Okay. So when both of us get these calls, you know, mine a year ago, out of the fucking blue, blah, 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 we went through all of that. I was excited. I was very excited about the whole thing, right? I went to, this is it, blah, 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 it's happening. Sure I did. I'm fucking, like I'm a human being. But I immediately saw, first of all, he like I said yesterday, this man was trying to be so cool about all of the shit that had gone on. There was elements of me seeing him like needing to almost save face, like show me that he was okay, but I could see like he was in fucking pain, like he had been through the ringer. I knew it wasn't going to be the time, and I just wanted to be there to support him in his pain. Now, yes, there have been all the years that he was never there. He's a fucking human being, you guys. Like, I would do that for anybody. Anyway, so it's not a matter of getting sucked back in or feeding the energy, because as soon as the words didn't align again with actions, I withdrew, which is something that I haven't really ever done. Like, I've done it many years ago, but it's not something I've had to do because I wasn't there. So I pull back my energy. Like, I have come, and Jamie has come to a place where does it hurt to do that? Of course. The love is always there. But if the vibration can't be there, if the reciprocity can't be there for our own well-being, for our own, for honoring ourselves, for Christ's sakes, we know, you guys, you stop that. You don't give energy to where it's not being reciprocated. And that is part of the point that I don't necessarily think that we may have made yesterday. So we always allow for forgiveness in our worlds, no matter who the person is. If someone wants to show up with words and actions that align, then there is room for complete acceptance. Isn't that what unconditional love is? Okay, so let's see. Let me think. What else do I want to say? And yeah, it's sad. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see the pain that the masculine is still going through. It also breaks my heart and makes me cry that there's suffering anywhere in this world, right? So, I don't want you guys to, understand where we're coming from. Okay, what else? I know, I always fucking cry. I know. It's real. It's who I am. I'm a very emotionally sensitive human being. All right, what else do I want to say? Okay. Other points that I need to make is not everybody's twin's gonna come back like this if, you know, when they come back. And I'm not sharing this for people to like get their hopes up. But what I am sharing all of this for is so that if you have this experience where the phone fucking rings at your mom's house or your cell phone goes off in the middle of the fucking night or whatever, and after all this time, you think this is it, and it might be. These are the things I want you to sit with, think about, you know, be open to, like, how do, you know, be open to allowing people to apologize, be open to allowing people to show you they've changed, because for fuck's sake, here we all are. I have changed so much since the beginning. Like, and if you expect other people to believe you've changed, you've got to do it. Like, come on. Come on. Like, you got to be open. That's all I'm saying. All right. What else? I know I cry all the time, guys. You know, it's not that easy being vulnerable out there like this all the time. All right. You know, like, fuck. Make some videos. Put your asses out here. Ooh. It's tough sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna light some sage. How about that? Let's clear some of this. Whew. Let's clear some of this energy, some of this high emotion. All right. So, what I want, I guess, to say in final closing of this is that that it's important to understand that that we shouldn't judge people, that we should understand that everything and every experience we have is here to teach us something, to grow from. It's important to share this stuff. It's important for us to create a safe place for people to talk about how they really feel and about what's really going on in their lives and in their worlds. So this is a safe place. I offer it to you, to me, to all of us. And all right. And I thank you guys for being here. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl. I'm going to cheer for my twins team. And I'm sending you all so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings. Always beautiful souls. I love you. Bye-bye.